Alright everyone, I've kept you waiting on this one a little bit longer than the others. I apologise, I've been stacked, but I hope it's worth the wait because we've got a bit extra going on with this one compared to the others. Look, getting one turned over in a day, obviously I try and be as creative as possible, but you know, to design the livery and then create the video and edit it and get it out within the day is quite the task. But now we're at Red Bull. Of course, they haven't changed the livery at all. Bar Sergio Perez's new sponsors that he's brought in, as well as probably a few others that have come and gone from Red Bull. The actual fundamental livery has not changed at all. Even the McLaren did slightly. If you look at the kind of side pods, they're not exactly the same, but this Red Bull is literally a carbon copy. Now, I understand people aren't too happy about it. People, it's boring, blah, blah, blah. But then you look at like the Marlboro McLaren. I mean, we had that livery for over 10 years through the 80s and into the 90s. And it's looked back as iconic now. And I reckon Red Bull are trying to kind of achieve the same thing with this. Because to be fair, the livery slaps. I love it. I think it's a beautiful livery. Really nice. Not top tier. I'm not ranking these just yet. I need a bit of time for them to kind of sit and manifest. You know, the Alfa Romeo, we know I love that. But that doesn't mean that we can't at least, you know, play with the idea of it being completely redesigned. Because we've had the same livery since 2016 pretty much, I'm going to try and change it up more than I have maybe the other ones in this kind of series. And hopefully I've done a good job. So let's jump into Assetto Corsa Content Manager and have a look at the base. You may be able to notice already a difference is that this is not glossy, this is matte. And I've incorporated some carbon elements as well, kind of here on the front wing, here on the fin. Shout out to Kris Dixon, livery mastermind. He helped me out in terms of working out how to use this matte effect. But don't worry, the whole car is not matte. We've got the best of both worlds here. So I've decided to make the front and rear wing end plates all red pretty much. There's blue at the bottom of this one, but that's fine. And then there's a long strip that runs the kind of almost the length of the car, both sides over the top. There is a gap here, but you'll see shortly why that doesn't matter. It will be covered up. Then for the Red Bull logos themselves. So starting at the front wing, we've got the Red Bull logo here and here rather than on the nose itself. Again, just changing up what they have already. And then we come around to the side, and this is how I've decided to implement it. Again, I've kind of flipped it. At the moment, you've got Red Bull on the side pod, and then the logo is higher up. I've flipped it. I'm embracing the big circle in the Red Bull logo. You're going to love it or hate it. I think it looks cool. I think it gives it a bit of a retro kind of sheen to it. And I've also put Red Bull on the floor here. Obviously, we know with the 2021 cars, this floor is going to be greatly reduced. I've also put the Red Bull logo here on the wing, and I've carboned that part of the wing out as well. And the back of the wing is white, and I'm sure you can guess why. And now for the rest of the logos to almost complete the car. What do we think? Citrix Mobile. I've kept positioning of the logos largely the same as the actual car. I don't think they need to drastically change. We're going with 11 for Sergio Perez, of course. Debut season at Red Bull. Wings for Life, I've incorporated here. I thought that worked quite well. Just subtle, that's their charity, and I've put that down here as well. See where these red lines come down. I didn't want them to come, because obviously they're kind of getting in the way of the logos here, but then I've got Puma there, as well as on here, and I've just carboned this out as well. I've incorporated kind of subtle carbon elements throughout, really, and Claro, SO down here, all that good stuff. So that's the fundamental design, but like I said, there is one more thing. There we go. That's the change. Look at this. So basically, every single element on this car now that isn't navy is glossy. You can see it kind of catches. So we've got the mixture, we've got the best of both worlds, and I am very, very happy with how this is looking. I feel like more teams should try and, I know this must be a bit of a pain when it comes to actually, you know, decaling up the cars, but for me, it works a treat. I've whited out the Rouch logo. I know they have that because they're the company that actually produced Red Bull. I think it looks better whited out rather than their actual colours. But otherwise, there's no fundamental madness going on here. We've got Red Bull on the halo, got the little Hewlett-Packard Siemens hexagon and all that on the side. But yeah, that's the livery. Now, of course, we've got to have a little play around with colours like I always do at this part of the video. Base colour's the first thing, of course. Let's try maybe a very light grey. See how that works. Okay. Yeah, obviously we're losing the logos a bit, but look at how them logos catch in the light. Oh, that is naughty. I like that a lot. What about an almost off black? Now, that's cool. That's kind of cool. That's kind of nice. It's not the navy, so it doesn't look quite right, but the logos all still pop really nicely here. Really nice. All red is a bit of a madness, but again, look, you can just get the sheen of the design elements on here. I love the fact that I'm able to do the matte and the gloss finishes now, because it just adds a whole nother level to what you can actually make. And what about an actual Red Bull can blue? See, this also works for me. I think maybe needs to be a little bit darker, but ultimately that also looks pretty decent. I kind of like that a lot. I'm always interested to hear what you lot think of these alternative colorways, so maybe let me know in the comments which is your favorite. One more thing, actually, this would be a mean testing livery, all navied out, but look, the logos just catch in the light. Oh, yes, stealthy as man. That is very nice. There we have it. That's my take on the 2021 Red Bull. I'll put some images on screen now comparing the two, as well as some nice kind of photographs I've taken inside this. What do you think? Do you think it's an improvement? Do you think Red Bull should change? Do you think they should stick? Obviously for 2022, with a whole new type of car design physically, it's going to change. Whether they'll keep the elements in the same place, maybe not, because maybe it won't work on the new car. We'll see. Anyway, my name's Tommo. Thanks again very much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, notification bell so you don't miss my stuff. It's been a pleasure. Thanks again. Have a good one. Ta-da.